Welcome to Talking Turkey, guys. Reflection Friday. This episode, we're gonna get it straight to the point. This episode, we're gonna cut straight to the point. This is gonna be Reflection Friday. We're gonna be talking about Mcgregor versus Khabib Nurmagomedov. This whole episode is gonna be dedicated towards Conor versus Khabib because I think there's a lot of subject matter in there. I watched the UFC 229. I saw Khabib and I saw Mcgregor and all the craziness that happened. Proper 12. All the craziness. And Conor calling out Ali Abdullah's son. Khabib defending himself from the boss situation, telling Conor that he came with 40 guys, meanwhile Khabib was just there with only 2 or 3 of his guys. At the same time, Conor came back saying, when you confronted Artem, my friend, it was only Artem there, and then you had probably a few of your guys as well, so what's your excuse? Anyways, all that stuff doesn't matter, okay? What matters is October 6th. And to cut the long story short, so to speak, my opinion still hasn't changed about McGregor and Khabib's fight on October 26th, to be honest. The reason being is Khabib was calm. I expected him to be calm, and he was calm. I didn't notice any difference at all. He's the same way. He was the same way. No difference really. Conor, on the other hand, was a little bit excited. I know he was drinking, so maybe that was part of it. But I mean, that's his personality, right? Conor is always up for it, always exciting to watch. Always triggered, always trying to start this, always trying to dig up dirt. That's Conor. That's just who he is. And Khabib did exactly what I thought Khabib was gonna do. So to me, first of all, the mental warfare didn't really change anything, to be honest. I don't think it really affected either guy, to be honest. I don't think it affected either guy. And even if it did, we're still ways away. We're still 2 weeks away. 2 whole weeks. So it doesn't change much anyways. Even if for instance Khabib got affected, he still got 2 weeks before the fight. It doesn't change anything. So I think as the fight progresses and gets closer, we can see more of, we could predict more of what's going to happen in the fight. It would be very interesting. Now, what I anticipate happening. Okay, this is what I anticipate happening. First round, Khabib, Conor, they feel each other. Obviously, Khabib might try to take him down. They feel each other. They spar here and there. Not spar, but straight punches a little bit. Khabib dodges them, tries to go for a takedown. Might be successful, might not be successful. If he's successful within the first 2 rounds, he wears Conor down a little bit. But after watching the Mendes fight, Conor, again, he's not the same person that fought Mendes years ago, or I don't know how many years ago, but he's not the same person. But just watching the fight, when he gets taken down, he fights back, man. He tries to fight back, and he fights back. He hits from some surprising angles. I watched in that Mendes fight, from some very surprising angles that Mendes was shocked to have gotten hit from. Nonetheless, we have to remember too that Mendes is no Khabib. Khabib is probably the best. I'm not even saying probably. In my opinion, I think he's the best wrestler in UFC right now, hands down. I know he's gone toe-to-toe with Cormier. I don't know if they've released anything about that, but I think from what I hear, Khabib gives everybody a tough time. So yeah, that's one thing. So anyways, if Khabib gets him down, Conor might get some strikes, yes. If Conor gets significant strikes that could hurt Khabib, then he has a chance on the ground. Now, from what I know, when Khabib gets you on the ground, it's top level wrestling. Your limbs, or all you're trying to do is get up. You have no limbs to move around. I mean, we just watch the Michael Johnson fight where he he kept on talking to Michael Johnson. It's like, look, I deserve this. You know I deserve this. Michael Johnson could barely defend himself. I mean, he hit him a little bit from the ground, and which I think Conor can exploit. But that being said, like, when a guy wrestles you, man, like, first of all, Khabib's a little bit bigger than Conor. Let's not forget that. Naturally, natural weight. So even after they make weight, whatever, like, you know, that's my timer. But I'm gonna ignore this and keep talking because I want to. So yeah, so even if Khabib, Khabib, where was I going with that? So Khabib has more weight. Khabib weighs more than Conor, right? So if Khabib gets him on the ground, it's a different kind of wrestling. It's different kind of wrestling. It's like, it's top level, high pressure wrestling. And I know Conor has some jiu-jitsu knowledge. Obviously, I think he's a purple belt. I know he trains MMA, so he knows how to defend takedowns and all that kind of stuff. But even against wrestlers, Khabib is still top against wrestlers that know what they're doing. Like, Ali Aquinta has a wrestling background. So when you think like that, you start to understand that, look, even past the hype of Dan Hardy saying, you know, Conor has a chance and all, I know he is smarter than that, so to speak. I know he is. So he will be able to realize that, look, I know there's a chance that Conor might get a KO, might win and all that, but what are the chances? It's slim. Let's not make it to seem like he's got an 80-90% chance. No, he doesn't. And meanwhile, we know Khabib has an 80-90% chance of taking Conor down and just wrestling the heck out of him. And we know Conor's gas tank is not the best. So, to me, being practical, and this is from somebody that has nothing to gain from the UFC or Conor Mcgregor or Khabib or whatever. Like, we're a small channel just trying to grow and we're spreading positivity and motivation. But this is someone that doesn't have anything to gain from that. And I'm telling you, man, the chances are slim. The chances are still slim as of today, February 20th. The chances are still slim, man. Still slim. McGregor can surprise us. It's definitely open. He can surprise us. Look at what he did to Aldo, 13 seconds. If Aldo was mentally strong and didn't allow anything he said to get to him, like Khabib is doing now, then Aldo wouldn't have gone and slept within 13 seconds. But as of now, the 20th of September, I think the chances are still slim, guys. Very slim. I love McGregor. He's notorious. Proper 12 whiskey. Got me drinking whiskey again. But, man, I think there's still a slim chance. We'll see what happens. Hopefully Conor can, well, not hopefully, because I'm not trying to be one-sided, but if Conor can get into Khabib's head somehow, then he probably has a chance. If not, I still think Khabib is the guy to do this. So, anyways, what's more exciting for me, though, is to see Khabib versus Ferguson. I think Ferguson will give Khabib some problems. But either guy, Khabib or Ferguson, are bad matches for Conor. Anyways, hopefully Conor can do something. This has been Reflection Friday, guys. Also, RIP to the Japanese MMA fighter Fumi Kid Yamamoto. He was a great MMA fighter, and yeah, may his soul rest in peace. Okay, guys, it's been Reflection Friday. This one dedicated to Conor versus Khabib. We'll do this till the fight, and if anything more interesting comes up, we're going to talk about it too on the way. So, thanks for listening, guys. Take care and have a lovely week.